Hello, and welcome to Career Insights with Steppingblocks. In this video, we'll give you an overview of the career exploration tools and help you get started in exploring career data. First, head to the Career Insights with Steppingblocks homepage, and then click the link to sign in using your Virginia Tech single sign-on credentials. Once you've entered your Virginia Tech username and password, you will be logged into the platform. The first time you log in, you'll be prompted to choose career areas that interest you. If your interests change, no problem. You can always come back and update this. Click on the boxes to select your areas of interest, and then click Done. After you've chosen your interest areas, you'll see YouTube content, infographics, and other information related to the interest areas you selected. This is a great way to start learning more and exploring different career paths that might be of interest to you. Next, we'll navigate to the personality module. Here, you'll be prompted to answer 20 binary questions asking you to choose the words that best describe you. Once you have completed the assessment, you will get a brief overview of your personality type. You can also click this link here to learn more about your personality type. As you scroll down, you will see the best majors and jobs for your personality type. You can click on any of these majors or job titles to explore career outcomes data and learn more. Next, we'll head over to the Outcomes module. With the Outcomes tool, you can see career outcomes data from Virginia Tech alumni. On this page, you'll see we have 4 columns: major, employer, job category, and skills. Within each of these columns, you'll see that the categories have a blue bar and a green bar. The blue bar indicates how many alumni fall into this category, and the green bar indicates salary. Find a particular major in the major column. You can either scroll through the list of majors, or you can click Control F to search for a particular major in the major column. You can click on any of these categories to use them as a filter. For example, to see outcomes for electrical engineering majors, we can click on electrical engineering, and the rest of the page will update to show us outcomes for those folks who majored in electrical engineering. If we wanted to narrow down this pool of alumni even further, we can choose another category from another column. So let's say we want to know about electrical engineering majors who are working at Lockheed Martin. By clicking on multiple categories, you can see more specific outcomes data. The Outcomes module is a great way to explore real career data from Virginia Tech alumni. This information can be valuable at any stage of your career journey. Maybe you're trying to decide on your major, or maybe you want to know about top employers of Virginia Tech graduates for an upcoming internship or job search. With Outcomes, you have all of this information and more with just a click of a button. Next, we'll move to our Search360 module. Search360 is where you can search outcomes from our entire data set of over 135 million people in the US. You can search outcomes one of 2 ways. You can search by career and by job title, or you can search by a particular major. For our example, we'll search by a job title. Let's say you want to see career outcomes for software engineers. With our search, we are now looking at career outcomes for the roughly 500,000 people in our dataset who are currently software engineers. We can start by viewing education outcomes. We can see that almost 2/3 of software engineers majored in computer and information systems. We can also see that about 40% have an advanced degree. We can also view employment outcomes. Here we can see salary outcomes, common job titles that are similar to software engineer, and top companies for software engineers in the US. For each company, you can view average salary, as well as the top skills, and you can even click to a link to take you to the careers page for that company. You can also add a company to the search bar in your search criteria. This is great if you have a dream employer that you're hoping to work for or an upcoming interview and want to learn more about career outcomes for current employees of that company. Next, we'll move to career paths. Here you can see a line-by-line breakdown of the career milestones and career paths of all of the software engineers in our dataset. For each person, you can see their skills, education milestones, job titles, and employers. You can also view this information from the wheel view. As you zoom in, you'll see the career paths from a bird's eye view. With career paths, you can see the different steps people took on their career journeys and use that information to consider the steps that you'll take on your own career path. The last thing we'll look at in Search360 is skills. With skills, you can view the top skills for people in our dataset with a specific job title or major. In this case, we're looking at the top skills for software engineers. You can hover over each skill title to learn more about it, and you can also link to YouTube content. This skills data can be useful as you plan which classes to take during your time at Virginia Tech, and this can also be helpful as you apply for jobs and internships. When you see the top skills in your desired field, you can make sure you can talk about them in your resume and in an interview. From Search360, we'll head to our tuition module. With the tuition analyzer, you can input the expected cost of your education and your student loan terms to calculate your expected monthly payment. For more information on student loans, reach out to the Virginia Tech Financial Aid Office or your lender. The last module is the job board. In the job board, you can search for real jobs that are posted publicly online. You can click on the job title to see the job posting and learn more. If there's a job title you want to learn more about in Search360, you can click Analyze this title, and it will start a new search in Search360 with that job title. If you have questions as you are exploring the platform, you can always send a chat message to the Steppingblocks team by clicking on the chat icon in the bottom right-hand corner. You can also reach out to Career and Professional Development at Virginia Tech via email, phone, or by going to their website.